exactly what I've continued to say. At a certain point, Fred told me that another little girl, same age as Summer, looked exactly like her, sort of, in description from Fred. And even he said that. But that she had been taken, or she had just vanished. Out of the back of the holler, out of the woods, and she belonged to meth cooks. All of them were moving around inside the woods to different areas and taking goods in and out, and food, and shit to cook with, and all that shit. But they didn't report her as missing or vanished. Uh, because, well, obviously. And she, somehow much like Summer, was not yet in school. But they had such camp that they were actually living in the woods. They weren't just visiting and or coming and going. They were actually living in the woods with the cook site and being moved around by others during periods. When it's time to move, goods taken in and out to them, as they needed help moving the cook locations inside of the mountains, such. But anyway, it starts with it's why my initial watching. But damn, there's no way to tell with so many looky-loos and online crazies going real life. This was right after they firmly took off all full-time and part-time guard slash copped into the road and all these other things. But of course, looky-loos, like I said a minute ago, part of my initial watching was to see return of predator or person, if anyone else other than those last known to be with Summer were involved. Somehow like that would indeed come back to revisit. Damn near bet on it. Couldn't tell though for all you fucking Fruit Loops out there in the world who thought you just had to come into Ben Hill. Like I said, thanks. Thanks a whole fucking. So anyway, hey, but y'all got footage of me in my nightgown with a machete moving my cameras around in the middle of the night and put them out on psychic channels. Thank God that really helped Summer Wells. Whereas if you just stayed the entire shit fuck out of there, that might have helped Summer a whole hell of a lot more. Somebody to have actually been identified, if not for you assholes. Yeah. Good job, guys. Anyway, see, it's problem with y'all going to all these fucking places where all these events happen. See? Do you see the fucking issue? Yeah. Hey, but it's no big thing. You're just driving in the road. It's fun. It's fun. No harm, no foul. You don't, like, get out of the car and pet the animals or anything. Nah, it is a problem. Because with crimes like this, chances are really high probability of revisiting the scene by those responsible. Can't tell for you assholes that do this around every case. You just gotta have the TikTok footage and the YouTube footage, don't you? Don't you? Hell, on all the anniversaries and shit y'all visit here? Every year, every 6 months, every time those, like, it's fun. Every time dumbasses come here, get attention back, others out here like, oh shit, I didn't know about this case, let me go visit Ben Hill, and those like Ryan and all this shit, right? Every time you do this inside that community, just know, especially on anniversary dates and certain times, that could hold significance for the person or persons responsible. And they may actually be visiting or coming in at those times. And once again, they can't be seen because of all you assholes. Get it yet?
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive sleep system. Intelligent, adaptive.
Anyway. So, anyway, It's why my initial watching. But damn, there's no way to tell with so many looky-loos and online crazies going real life in here. Anyway, so then I go, you know what Fred said to me yesterday? Mind you, I couldn't tell if it was real Fred, dope Fred, or schizophrenic Fred. No lie. But he said there's a guy and girl in here stashed in the wood. Cooks. Says some of the others bring food and goods to them and help move the cook locations in the back of the hollow. Says he had in caps, a little girl too that vanished, and he made it seem like they didn't report it because it was in here and they were cooking, obviously. Fred's speak is strange. Expressions like that would make sense on Candace saying that about the, quote, youngin' down the road. Now I was like, nah, not really, because Candace implied the one that was for sale for meth down the road, but did point in the same direction that Hollow travels and where the cook locations and all that were at some point that Fred was implying was a little one, a wee tiny one. And that was stated by her quite a bit before summer vanished. About the time all the weird changes started happening. Year and a half before summer vanished. So I know my reply to this is like, nah, not the same age, blah, blah. But Candace did point in the same direction. So there is that. I remember exactly where she was standing and all this shit. She said which way she pointed. So that's neither here nor there. But, so not the same. But then again, maybe because of that Fred's time or that amount of time passing, or Fred wrongly assuming the age, or whatever. Maybe the fuck they were talking about the same little fuck, I don't know. But if you're a cook, you're making the meth, you then wouldn't trade a child off for meth. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully they're both talking about two different. Actually, all I can tell you is I hope neither were real and it was just Candace with diabetes, though hurt about it. I don't know. Just why lie about something? I just don't. Then again, why lie about and hoaxes and all that bullshit. And Fred's Fred. Okay, Fred's Fred. So I hope neither thing is true. I hope both are full of shit. I always hope that. And I did try to get a bead on the one. I and Monster both did report it in real time, just so you're aware. You know, because y'all do love that whole, why didn't you report it? Why did you just live beside this? Why didn't you do anything? It's weird shit you all don't know, but accuse us all of. Swear we didn't or did not do with absolutely no idea of anything. And y'all love screaming that shit, don't you? Just love it.